Good afternoon and welcome to Bull Markets Talk Show. This is your host Rian Hobson, and we're doing actually the energy crisis that is hitting Europe extremely hard. Look, there's a lot of trading opportunities to be taken here. One is the natural gas price that's quadrupling actually in Europe, and then also it will ripple over to Asia, and then also it can actually later hit also the United States. There's a lot of trading opportunities you can take advantage. I did take advantage, and especially on Friday, I was throwing the bones, but I didn't expect it will lead into a crisis. I will just take a short break, and then I'll be back with you with some more information on the European crisis, and then also I will show you my account history.
Keep your finger on the market pulse with the News Alerts tool. Stay up to date on the latest sentiment across all the major asset classes. Uncover bullish or bearish signals tied to specific assets that could be developing before major price moves, and track how news sentiment correlated with price in the past. Track the news volume on an asset, its fear index, and get a better feel for its underlying strength. All with News Alerts, your central hub for market information. That's higher trading from MarketsX.
Good afternoon and welcome back to Bull Markets Talk Show. This is your host Rian Hobson, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube page, and also there's a link below. Click on it, register a free account, and I will give your classes absolutely free. And just register your account and make sure you deposit $250 and you can trade with me. Also very important, it is the energy crisis in Europe, and I will show you actually what you can do. Please also, forget, leave your comments, like, and also throw your questions in, because I will explain a few details, and I will also show you my account history. Let me go on to the show. This is actually one hell of a crisis in Europe, and it actually pushed up the gas prices quite drastically. I will just share my screen to show you a few articles. Here is one of them. Europe's gas shortages could make the whole world pay more to get warm this winter. Now, that is where the winter is approaching now in Europe. And then you go on, Europe is in a full-blown energy crisis. Listen, this story is actually getting terrible. And then we have another one. Energy prices in Europe hit records after wind stopped blowing. Now, that is actually the most interesting part, is that apparently the wind stopped blowing in Europe, and that's why they couldn't store enough energy, because the winter is approaching in Europe. The wind is approaching in Europe. The wind is stopped blowing because they are using renewable energies actually to generate power for them. And now that is now a problem because the wind stopped blowing. On the other side, the Europeans is blaming the Russians. I don't understand how that works. I'm trying to figure out how that whole story works. The Europeans are blaming the Russians for actually not pushing the gas through to them due to a pipeline that apparently they are sabotaging. And I thought Europe had sanctions against Russia. That doesn't add up. If you have sanctions against Russia, then it means you must not have business with them. But this is one hell of a crisis, and it looks like it can lead to a blackout. As you could read other articles where I just show you, if you complete them, it could lead to a blackout if this winter is hitting hard. And I did actually also throw the bones last week Friday, but it was more based on the United States, where I threw the bones. And obviously with the bones, I expected that gas prices will go up, but I didn't expect now that we will get the energy crisis in Europe. Now, if the winter is getting hard, gas prices will definitely go further up. Coal prices will also have the potential of going up. Iron ore and also other commodities, also gold can also go up, because obviously inflation will get out of hand. The thing is that the energy prices in the United States quadrupled in the last time, and it looks like it will not stop, because they are actually below on the historical levels where they must actually have enough gas actually to sustain themselves in the winter. Now, this is my account history. Let me just go over there. This is actually my account history, and this is actually where I can show you where I actually made quite nice amount of profit. This is my total that I made. You guys know I started with the account with about, I think it was $225 that I started the account, and it's now actually where I have $100 in profit. Now, this is the crude oil. This was now yesterday that I bought it. I made about $14. And this is the smallest lot size that I actually take on markets.com. Natural gas, I actually bought there. I made about $23. And also natural gas, again, $20 there. And this is where I get actually a bit of a smack, which is the Australian dollar, the Canadian dollar, and Australia US dollar. This is actually the currencies that I'm actually battling with. You can also see here I have open positions on them, and it's actually hedged because I'm not sure which direction it goes. The thing is, if you have an energy crisis, obviously energy prices are going up, which is your natural gas and those type of things. Natural gas, oil prices, coal, and those things pick up. So I expected Australia, Canada, New Zealand to go up. That is what I expected. Your commodity currency to go up, even the South African rand in this instance. But it didn't go up. So that's why I hedged the position. I will just go back there. That is why I hedged the positions, because I'm trying to get a clear direction of where these currencies need to go. Just to go back to my close positions. Now, this is not screenshots, as you can see. This is actually my account. Oh, sorry, wrong. This is actually my account that I actually have on here. And this, just to go on, you can see 325. That is now the balance. I hope you guys can see 325, and this is the margin that is on 235 now. As you can see, I have a little bit of losses that are actually running now, because I'm just not sure in which direction those trades will go, which is now Australia and the US dollar. Now, just to go up, just to confirm with you guys are surely. This is markets.com. This is the account that I'm running. As you can see, it's my live account, just to show you guys that I'm not actually sending screenshots here for you. Just to go back again, open, close positions all time. This is actually where I actually made most of the profits from, is from your energy sector, which is now oil and natural gas. And this is the smallest lot size that I have on. Honestly, when you are trading, you have to be very patient. There is sometimes crises that come through, and you just have to take advantage from it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the crisis in Europe, and that's why I'm doing the news now for you, so that you know. Now, this is the only two currencies that currency pairs that I'm battling with, which is Australia and Canada. And I thought that the Australian dollar would pick up, but it didn't. I thought Canadian dollar will get up, but it didn't. So those two things are a bit in my way, and it's actually a frustrating part. But for the opportunities that are there, listen, there's a high possibility for gas prices in the United States to go up, because they are also on historical lows. That's why I'm keep on buying the natural gas from the natural gas prices. This is now in US dollar terms from the United States, and also crude oil prices. I must say, when it comes to oil prices look very good to go further up. Even the natural gas price, although it hits actually record highs, but I think it can actually go higher up, because there is an energy crisis. On the other one, which I'm disappointed on, is Australia, Canada, and then gold. Gold for me is the big question mark, because when you have a lot of crises, especially in Europe, you have an energy crisis, you expected gold to go up, gold and silver to go up, but somehow it doesn't. But I can't complain. I made a bit of money on this whole trade. And if you guys have the patience, you could have taken this trade also. I hope you guys took it when I threw the bones last Friday. And believe me, my bones is actually very strong, as you can say. There's still a lot of profits to be made. But there is a crisis in Europe, and the opportunities is there to be taken, which is now the one is natural gas. Please check out that. Oil prices. Also, you can look at gold is the other one. Silver is the other one that normally also goes up. But that is all from my side. Please do subscribe to my YouTube page. Click on the link below. Register a free account on markets.com. Fund the account with $250 and get my free coaching for you, so that I also can explain how to take advantage of this crisis. So that is it from my side. I will see you guys surely maybe later on Dot Financials, where I will also have a breakdown on the energy crisis that is happening on Europe. That's it from my side. I will see you guys later.